see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Yellow Jackets will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Seminoles offense will have the ball first. Forced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. He wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. He fires one deep over the middle.
Well, there's something you don't see very often. The quarterback overthrowing that guy with his type of speed. There aren't a lot of dudes that have the arm talent to overthrow.
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll go to the air on second and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Noles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Complete in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Seminoles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards, he gets it down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
On third and long, he has to throw for it.
You've got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Power football with the run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now the play fake. The short hands, it's Warren. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Back to throw, it's Rousseau. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like,
he'll try to take it back. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Seminoles have their offense in high gear. From the red zone, looking for a space. They're working that left side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. To the ground with the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Noles!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them.
The give to the left. Oh, he's got some space.
Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of lost guys that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To throw, it's Rousseau. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Florida State. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Phillips. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Warren. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for a man. It's Rousseau. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball running out of bounds.
He'll keep it on the sneak. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
The Yellow Jackets trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Makes the grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Powers forward. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it right, but if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And this one is perfect. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Or maybe a double pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Denson. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. There he goes. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles! All that... And then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner is stopped. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. The stiff arm gets him loose. A really productive run gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Here we go. Back to pass, it's Rousseau. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. Soft spot in the middle. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Come on, Shaq. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Warren. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the snap, it's carry on. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Rousseau. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. On target over the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets are threatening in the red zone. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before half. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Takes a handoff. It's carry on. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Off to the races. Past the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Knowles!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw, it's Rousseau. Finds his man in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. No good. That can be really demoralizing, guys. There's something about getting the deficit under 20. They couldn't. It's still at 22. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Warren. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. Unloads quickly. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Bringing the heat. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it their own move. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Pocket breaking down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's first and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game. Out of the gun, the running back has it. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
All right, David, as someone that loves defense and sound defense, how would you evaluate their job fitting that?
To quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, that was very un-good. Defense is about making the ball go where you want it to go. Like guys doing their job and fitting it to the second-level player correctly. That was a clinic tape on what not to do.
Back to pass on second down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Takes the handoff. It's Warren. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Rousseau. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Warren. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. With this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Connection to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback play, some legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and just a great history at Florida State. They've been up and down in the recent history, but this team back in the day, man, Doak was rocking. Everybody wanted to be a Florida State Seminole.
Looking to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to throw again. Tosses it incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Florida State. And the pummeling has started. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Western Michigan is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by 11 to Ball State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Rousseau. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's carry on. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's open on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Trying to turn the corner on the left. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they're able to get him down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page. And you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time. right when the wide receiver breaks so the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yards.
Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Touchdown Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Well, the defense is going to be kicking themselves for that. They knew coming into this game they had to stop this wide receiver, and it wasn't just going to be catching the football. They knew they might see him in the run game as well. Really good timing on the reverse call there. Down in the red zone, the defense just not able to catch up and make a tackle.
Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Dropping back, it's Rousseau. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that 1st down.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The handoff, keep working on that clock. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's carry on. Krupp got enough space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Motion from the wide receiver. Runs through the tackle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third. Fires one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. They send the tight end in motion. Pulls it and fires to the left. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Finds the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bringing them deep. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to him again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Rousseau trying to set up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the screen seemed like a good idea at the time, but they were fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on defense, I think it just comes down to having really good awareness. You're watching the ball, you're seeing where it's going, you're locating blockers, and then defeating those blocks getting to the football.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it out fast. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Darasol. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's a first down for the offense.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate.